This is Carl at National RV Detroit. We're going to go through your '06 J-Feather model 26S. Okay, I'm on the outside of the trailer right now on the door side at the rear. You can see right there you've got an outside shower. Let me see if I'm getting it here. I'm not the best cameraman. Okay, there we go. And this is your water heater here. Okay, so this particular water heater will work on gas or electric. The switches are inside. Remember, you have to bypass the water heater before you pump any antifreeze in it to winterize it, so keep that in mind. Okay. So I'll show you the switches when we get inside. You have a manual awning. It's best, this is a Carefree at Colorado. When it comes to awning operation, things like that, if you don't already know this, there are plenty of videos. If you went to Carefree Colorado site, they'll have all the setup videos for the awnings that you need. Plus with this video and every appliance, if you put the model and the make, model and part number or product number into the search engine, you'll be able to get the PDFs for everything, because being a used trailer, it's hard to say if the customers would still saved all their literature. So there's plenty of ways to get information. Alright, this is the service panel for the refrigerator. You don't really have to go in there. It's just for service. You've got power here, dual axles, pass-through storage. You have a spare tire, 2 LP tanks, and a deep cycle marine battery. Okay, I have to get him to strap that on for you. The tanks are 30-pound tanks, so they're the large ones. Please forgive my camera work here. I tend to forget I'm recording this at the same time, you know. So this is a manual changeover regulator. So you see it says right there supply, so you'll basically point it at the tank you want to use. Very basic. Okay. You've got stabilizer jacks on each corner. Okay. Your sewer hose you can store in here. Alright. Plus you get a new one with it. Let me see if this is unlocked here. Okay. I'll make sure that you have all the cranks and everything you need. I'm not sure if they're in here or not. I did not prep this trailer, but I will make sure that they're there for you. You have a slide room, of course. This is the vent for your range hood. That's over your stove. So the range hood fan. You can see this will flap freely. So you want it to flap freely when you're venting, but when you're not using it, you can just push this tab over and lock it into place so it's secure. Your plug is right here. It's 30 amp, 25 feet long, and that's just an adapter there to adapt it down to 15 amps if you want to plug it in at home. Otherwise, you just pull the adapter off. Your city water connection is right here. This is what you're normally going to use. 9 times out of 10, you'll just hook up your water there, turn on the valve, and you're pressurized, ready to go. If you go to a campground that does not have plumbing on the campsite, you can fill the demand tank, the onboard demand tank, here, so it'll carry fresh water, and you can use the onboard 12-volt pump to pressurize your trailer. So even if you don't have plumbing on the campsite, you can still use everything like you do have plumbing. So that's good. And that's just the vent for your furnace. Now, let me get down here. These are your dump valves here. Okay. So your black valve is right there. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. Right there. You pull it out to dump it. It's a gate valve. The gray one is right there. You'll pull it out to dump it. So you're going to hook your hose onto the connection right here. The other end goes into the dump station. Then you're going to pull the black tank first. The black tank valve is toilet water and waste. And then second, you'll pull the gray valve. The gray valve is sink and shower water. So the gray water is cleaner than the black water, so it just helps to wash it out. All right. It'll all be dumped and ready to go when you pick it up, so it'll be empty. All right. Let me get on my feet here. Okay. So it's good to go up on your roof occasionally and inspect it. Just make sure the seals are tight, so keep that in mind. It's part of owning a trailer. All right, let's go inside and see what we got here. Okay, we still haven't finished cleaning and we're still working on it a bit, so it's a little dirty, but it will be spruced up by the time you get here. Okay, so here we have the interior. Light switches. This is a cover over the light switch. I've never seen this before in my life. Look at that. See, every day you learn something new. There we go. So apparently they had kids that messed with it or something. So this is the button for the slide room. In and out, like so. Pretty basic. This is an AccuSlide, is the type of slide, just so you know. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now this is the back of the water heater here. I told you have to winterize it. These are the bypass valves on the back. You have to learn how they operate if you're going to do it yourself, if you don't know. And there's the water pump you use to draw antifreeze into the system, and it's got a winterization kit on it, so you can take care of all that from here. It's very simple in this trailer. Got plenty of room and you can see everything, which is not always the case, so that's definitely a plus. Alright. So, this is a Norcold gas absorption refrigerator. Freezer, pretty big. It runs on 110 AC or LP gas. To run it on AC, you put it on auto. Auto means electricity. So basically, the reason they call it auto is because if it does not work on electricity, because we're not plugged in right now, you can see it automatically switched over to gas. So that's the thing. You can run it dedicated to gas like that, but it's best to put it on auto if you're using electricity. It'll just use the power, and if you have a power failure at the campground, for example, it'll automatically switch over to gas so you don't spoil the food. So it's a good thing. Okay, so it's very simple. Of course, this jackknife's flat. You're just going to grab it down here, pull it up, and it jackknifes flat into a bed. Good thing. Let me put it back here. Alright, and this is something that looks like the customer added this on. It comes on and off, it looks like, but it's just a kind of a shelf. Yeah, that's what it looks like anyway. I would say that's it. Okay, the table, obviously, you can pull the poles out of it, and you can lay the top down on these cleats here on each side, and then fill the spacing with the back cushions, and you get another bed there. So there's two beds out here, and then of course you've got the master bedroom there. We have some sound system here and TV. Okay. You have an analog thermostat for the air conditioner and the furnace, so it's pretty simple. To run the heat, you've got to first turn up the temperature. You go to heat. You probably can, maybe you can't hear it click on, but it clicked on. It'll light automatically. Now, when you shut it off, the flame will go off immediately, but you'll still hear it running for a minute or two, so it purges itself and cools down. All right. To turn on the air conditioner, I turn the heat down. It should always be on auto, which we have. Auto high. Okay. All right. So, let me shut that off. Okay. Obviously the AC vents through the ceiling and the furnace vents through the floor. All right, so you've got vents, two vents in the main room, one in your bedroom. Escape window, which is important. You just push it through like that. Now you can use this for regular ventilation like that, but if you have to escape, you'd push this all the way through, and then you would grab this red tab and pull the screen out, and out you go. So in an emergency, you can get out right there. Alrighty, moving along. This is your antenna. So it cranks up and down, right, like so. You can also pull this down and rotate it on the roof, but the main feature is it goes up and down so you can get a good signal. I'm going to have to put the slide room out so I can, a little bit anyway, so I can show you the control panel. Let me see if that's enough. Yeah. Okay, so here you have the control panel. You push these buttons to check your levels, right? You got battery, fresh water, black water, and gray water. Empty is one LED lit up, and then as it fills, it goes in 1/3 increments, so each LED will light up as it fills. Once you get past 2/3, you got to think about dumping the tanks. All right, to turn your water heater or your water pump on to pump your own water, or to winterize the trailer, either one. You do it there. Your water heater on, let me make sure I get this right, on electric is here, and to turn it on gas is here. So you have all that right there. This GFCI, all the plugs on the trailer are wired through this one, so if they ever pop, you always reset it there. All right, and we got something down here. Take a look at it. All right, let's see if I can get it open here. I'm not that familiar with this one. Well, I guess I don't have to open it because it's... But basically, you have circuit breakers on this side. This is a power converter, by the way. It converts 110 AC down to 12 volt DC. So for the AC power, you have circuit breakers here. You know, that's for like the air conditioning, things like that have to run on AC power. Then, for the DC side, you have automotive circuit breakers here. Excuse me, automotive fuses here. That is for all the 12 volt DC appliances. So it's basically converts the power down. This will also charge your battery, so you can keep your battery charged as long as you're plugged in. I'll put this back together right here. It goes like this. Oops. Let me try it again. Also, I just noticed its labels are on the back of these, so it tells you where which goes to which. All right. Cool. Okay, so I think we got everything here. Let me look around here. This is your LP gas detector here. It should always be green like that. If you get a leak in your LP system, it'll go off. If it goes off, you go outside, shut off your tanks, and figure out what's going on. Okay, good. Let me move to the bathroom here. This, I don't know if the gas is on right now. Let me see. I think we got it shut off. But you spark this to light it, just like that. The oven, which looks like it's never been used, maybe once or twice. If you look back here, there's a pilot light back there. So you need a grill lighter with a long neck on it. And basically you're just going to put this on pilot. You're going to depress it and hold it. Then you're going to light the pilot light down here with your grill lighter. And when it lights, you hold it down for another 10 seconds or so to heat it up. Then you go to whatever operating temperature you want. And it'll cycle on and off like a regular oven. But when you turn it off, obviously the flame goes out, but so does the pilot light. So you have to relight the pilot light each time you use it. Microwave, and that is your range hood. I showed you the vent outside that you have to open in order to vent. Shower works like any shower. The sink works like any other sink. You've got a fantastic fan here to vent. You want to use that with the shower so you can pull the humidity out. The toilet, the bottom line is you can't use it dry, so you got to remember, like it tells you right here on the little diagrams, when you first start using it, you put some chemical in there, right? Then you'll step on the pedal and water will come swirling out, and you'll put about a gallon or two of water in the tank with the chemical, and then you're ready to start using it. Anytime you're going to use it after you've dumped the black tank, you're going to repeat that procedure. You're going to put some chemical in and a little bit of water to get you going. Okay, I think that covers it now. Yes, I believe it does. So, this is Carl from National RV, and I'll thank you for purchasing from our company. And if you have any questions, you can call us. You can, like I explained earlier, you can find all kinds of videos online if you need to. You may be a very experienced camper and know all this stuff. I don't know. But thank you very much and goodbye.